Today we'll be doing an unboxing and review from DC Multiverse and McFarlane Toys Titan series. This is part 4, Raven, the Daughter of Darkness. What's going on, collectors? It's your boy Big Nerdo here, and welcome to part 4 and the conclusion of our 4-part DCMT Titan series. What better way to end off this series than with Raven, the Daughter of Darkness? Now, talk about daddy issues. You think you might have had it bad? Her father wants to end the world. Now, this series might be a little bit longer because not only are we going to be covering Raven, but we're also going to be covering the last part of the Beast Boy Build-A-Figure set, and I'm telling you, it's pretty exciting, so stay tuned to the end. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get her out of the package and take a closer look. Now, I gotta say, throughout this series, I've always kind of been surprised. Every one of these figures, when I originally got them and looking at them in the package, I wasn't a super fan of them. But when I got them out, they look really good. And Raven is no different. I didn't think I was going to like her head portrait, but when I get her out of the package and take a closer look, the details, the coloration, I really like it. I think they did a good job. The details in the cloak, wonderful work. She's actually probably the best looking one. Not my favorite one, but the best looking one, at least to me. Tell me what you thought. Now, like the rest of the figures, she doesn't come with many things except for 2 mystical light effects that just go right over the pegs in her hand. If you see in the picture, in this video, you could probably see a little bit of the peg shining through there. Yeah, just take off the hands, pop those on. You got a nice little effect. Plus, she comes with her data card. So, enough for me. Enough for a DC McFarlane toy, or DCMT, as I like to call it now. For Raven articulation, you get full 360 in the head. Very Exorcist-like. There's no up or down. That's probably due to the cloak. Her arms go up that high. They go forward about that far again because of the cloak, and that far back. There is a bicep twist there. Double jointed elbows. Full rotation in the wrists. In the torso, you get 2 points of articulation. Chest and in the waist. She goes forward that far. Back relatively far. Twist. You almost get a full twist on her torso. Very possessed look to it. In the legs, we get full Jean-Claude. Well, pretty much. No, yeah, you do. Full Jean. We're calling it a full Jean-Claude. Full splits. Double jointed knees. So if I can focus. There we go. Double jointed knees. In her foot. Goes up that high. Down that high. And her toe goes up. Now, there's no way I could have done a Titan series without showing off one of my favorite pieces. This is the new Teen Titans from back in the 80s. George Perez and Marv Wolfman created them, and I love this piece, and I'm glad I can add the Titans right beside it. So here we have the Titans so far, and yeah, you know what? I'm really surprised at this set. I'm really enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Glad I picked it up. Still got one more missing. We'll check him out soon. But until then, let's keep on moving. And here is Raven beside some 112 figures. We have Ma FX, Huntress, and Mezco 112, Harley Quinn. And here she is with DCMT's mega figure Clayface. And yes, I know I use Clayface a lot. Well, he's my favorite one so far. I'm about to finish building a new mega figure, which we're going to be getting to shortly. Let's go. Not really much more to say about this Raven figure other than she looks great. Her costume is my favorite out of all of them so far. The detail in their cloak is amazing. The flame effect looks wonderful. They did a really good job with this one. Well worth picking up if you don't have her already. Highly recommend it. She does come with the final pieces to our Beast Boy Build-A-Set. His hands and his head. Let's just flash over to that, put it together, and take a closer look at Beast Boy. Now, collectors, I would be doing you a disservice if I did not tell you the truth. Putting those hands on and his head was extremely trying for me. We'll say that. You kind of balance between you want to put enough pressure to push it into place because it's not going in very easy, yet you don't want to put too much where you feel like you're going to break it. So the hands, when I put those on, the top of the fur on his forearm is pretty sharp. So when you're trying to use that as an axis to push down on, you kind of feel like you're going to cut your fingers by pushing there. And then the other hand with the claw was a little bit trying as well. But the neck peg with the head, that was the one. I thought I was going to snap that for sure. But lo and behold, I managed to get it done. So just apply enough pressure to just push down on it. It's going to feel like it's not going to go. It might even feel like you're going to snap it, but just give it a little bit more juice to lock it into place. I'm going to put him on display and take a closer look at him. But yeah, this was a little tricky. All right, collectors, after all of the struggles and trials and tribulation, we finally got Beast Boy into display. And this is the Ultra Beast Boy, as I'm calling him, because he's like all bulked out. And he looks wonderful. His costume looks good. The texture throughout the uniform looks really nice. Only thing I wish is that they just went with either took out the black and went with the white, because that way you could have kind of matched it with the other McFarlane toy Beast Boy that they have out. But I do like the black, so regardless, he looks really good. The green hair stands out really nicely. His head portrait's really good. Yeah, man, he's awesome. Let's put him with the rest of the crew. Actually, before we put him with the rest of the crew, let's put him with the rest of my other mega figures from McFarlane Toys, see how he matches up. Then we'll put him with the crew, close it out. Let's go. And here we got my DCMT mega figures all out on display. Man-Bat, Clayface, Mongol, who's a newer addition, and now Beast Boy there beside Mongol. Actually, Mongol making him look small. But just for a sense of scale, I'm going to put Raven back in the mix just so you can see how big these puppies are. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. And the Titan squad is ready. Gang, gang. They look amazing. DCMT did a great job putting these together. Now there are a few flaws in one or two of them, but overall, I'm enjoying this set and I hope they continue with it. Now I'm thinking we just had a few kid flashes out, so maybe revamp it one more time, because aftermarket prices for a kid flash now are insane, and it almost makes it not want to get one. I'm thinking they need to make a Garth. Garth would be really good to add to this. I'm just hoping that this is not the end of it. Put a comment down below on what you think. Maybe they could throw, who else do you think they could throw into this to build up this Titan squad? But I think they're off to a great start. Now, my highlights, I'm thinking Arsenal's the best constructed. Raven had the best outfit. Donna Troy is just my personal favorite character of them all. And Nightwing, though my favorite character in the comic verse, is he's all right. He's all right. The most posable, I'll say. He's the most posable, yes. And Beast Boy, man, he rocks. I'm really liking him. And that's going to conclude my DCMT Titans 4-part series. If you watched them all, I thank you so much. And if you haven't checked them all out yet, please do so. And please like, share, and subscribe once more. It's greatly appreciated. I'm truly enjoying connecting with people in the community. And yeah, let's drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me where you think this Titan series can go next. And yeah, and until the next video, be well. Peace.